Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Zach, aka Exotics, and today I'm bringing you another mid-fake video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Diablo Nemesis XD from the Metal Fight 4D system. If you guys didn't see my last video doing the unboxing and review on the mid-fake Medio El Drago, which looks like shit, and it's right here. Make sure you guys go check that out after today's video. I did mention that I was going to be doing this one as well. But so, before we even open that, I urge you guys, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. And please drop a like and a comment on the video. I don't really see many comments, and it's kind of disappointing putting in like a ton of work to these videos and then not getting any feedback and stuff. So if there's anything you guys want to see me do differently, make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know. And so anyway, right next to me here I have my authentic Diablo Nemesis from back in the day. It's obviously not mint because I have battled it, but it is in far better condition than you would expect for it being just about 11, 12 years old at this point. I try to keep my bays in very good condition. But anyway, so mid-fake. Box is a little messed up from shipping and everything, so not going to really go over that too much. Don't know if you could see that the code is F2710. There you go. Don't really think I recognize that mid-fake code either, but I'm not too sure. Rest of the box, same issue as the Medio El Drago. The box is too glossy and it looks a little bit blurry. I don't know if the blurriness is showing up on camera, but it definitely looks blurry compared to what a authentic box should look like. But anyway, not gonna ramble on too much. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and just crack the box open. Like I said, there's not much to talk about the box. It is pretty beat up, torn and stuff, you know. Obviously you can hear the well, not really. I can hear it. It's probably not going to pick it up on the camera of the Diablo Nemesis sounds of the metal wheel. Okay, so right off the bat, those stickers actually look pretty good. The XD actually looks pretty good as well. Maybe this will be a the first good mid-fake that I open. Let's find out. I don't even need that, to be honest. I know Illinook made a video on a mid-fake Diablo Nemesis a few months ago, talking about the whole scam behind mid-fakes and everything, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Illinook's a good friend of mine. But, so, there's the bay. Let's check it out. Whoops. I'm not gonna lie, at first glance, okay, that doesn't look right, but at first glance, this looks to be a lot better quality than the other mid-fakes we have seen. I'm not seeing much excess plastic or anything, or metal. You could tell that the, I guess, molding on it isn't proper with the metal because of all those scratches and indents on there. Let's go ahead and just get everything out of the packaging, and then we'll go over everything in depth. But that's what the mid-fake sticker sheet is looking like. It honestly doesn't look terrible, but I feel like it's supposed to be darker rather than gray. I feel like it's supposed to be closer to black, but I could be wrong. But the stickers don't look horrible. They definitely feel better than the Medio El Drago ones from the last video. But, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take everything apart, and we're going to look at each piece next to each other, comparing it to the real one. Alright, so we got all the parts separated. the top one is the mid fake and the bottom one is the authentic one. I guess we'll start with the face bolts. Obviously, the authentic one already has a sticker on it from me owning it for quite a while. But I will say this is the highest quality, whoops, this is the highest quality mid-fake face bolt I have seen. There's no excess plastic or anything on this. So that's already a good sign. There is no code inside the holes there, as you can see. No code that side and no code on this side, which is a direct giveaway that it is a mid-fake. Because I don't know if you guys probably can't legibly read that, but there is a code in there on this side. I think it says A, but I'm not too sure. But the face bolts, they're very similar. The purple on the authentic one does seem to be a little bit brighter of a purple color, but overall not bad on the mid-fake part. Let's move around to the energy ring. Obviously, the authentic one is going to be the one with the stickers on it. Straight off the bat, I can see that the authentic one is a darker gray black than the mid-fake. But the details on it, wait, there we go. The details on it, you guys can see that the mid-fake doesn't have as much detail on this left side here as the authentic one does when it comes to the indents of the energy ring design and everything. It's overall not terrible, but definitely a color change. Again, I'm not seeing any excess plastic on this mid-fake energy ring. It actually does have a stamp there. A2. Hold on. Does the authentic one have that as well? This is interesting. This is interesting indeed. I'm actually not seeing a stamp. Oh wait, I'm blind. It's right there. We've got, here, let me zoom in for you guys so you can see it. A4, it says right there on the authentic one, and the mid-fake says A2. So it's in the same spot, but the authentic one is a much smaller stamp than the one that the mid-fake has. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Okay, moving on to the top piece of the metal wheel. Obviously, the authentic one is going to be a lot more dull than the mid-fake, but I am seeing some excess metal a little bit on the inside here. Maybe kind of hard to see on camera because it is quite small, but there's a little bit of excess metal on the inside here of the mid-fake. Now let's go ahead, trying to see which side is what. That looks about right. Okay, so the giveaway here is that the I guess grooves in the metal wheel are definitely not as pronounced as they are on the authentic one on the mid-fake. Like you can see down here where the teeth are for the mid-fake, they're kind of all blending in except for the front three, and then here you visibly see the teeth, like in between the teeth on the cuts, and then there's the eye shape is much more defined on the authentic one, as well as whatever's going on the headpiece there. Sliding around to this one, same deal going on. This one actually looks way worse than the other side. You can see how much more defined this is here. And then going around to this side, this is probably the best one for the mid-fake, but also it's just not defined metal right there for the teeth. So that's another straight up giveaway right there. Now, as for the core, you can see the authentic one has a stamp there that says A1, and the mid-fake one actually does have a stamp as well, but it says A2 like the energy ring did on the mid-fake. Aside from that, trying to find differences. Let's see. I'm actually not seeing much differences between... Wait, is there a stamp there? Why does that look like that says A2 on here as well? I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It looks like it says A2. The authentic one definitely doesn't have that on there. So I'm assuming that that's some mistake. Oh yeah, you guys can see some excess metal right there now on the inside of the piece right here, compared to the authentic one, which doesn't have that. It's smooth. But there's not really a big difference between the core on the mid-fake Diablo, I guess, which is pretty interesting. Now I feel excess plastic on this already, right there, as you guys can see. Not too much, but it is there. Alright, so authentic one is the one on the right, mid-fake is the one on the left. Same deal as the face bolt, it's a little bit lighter of a purple and more vibrant on the authentic one than the mid-fake. Aside from the excess plastic on that, and... Oh, that's... Well, there you go. That's a dead giveaway right there. Okay, so the authentic one here, let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys. The authentic one has triangle screws in there for the XD, whereas the mid-fake has regular Phillips head screws in there. So that's a direct giveaway. Oh, that's clunky too. Wow. The mid-fake's gimmick for the XD, it's pretty, kind of gets like stuck a little bit right there. Whereas the authentic one, it's smooth. So, there you go. Basically, yeah, just like all the rest of the other mid-fakes. I mean, like, I will admit, this is probably the highest quality mid-fake that I have personally gotten myself out of Phantom Orion, Samurai Pegasus, Wing Pegasus, Storm Pegasus, and the most recent one, which was Meteor Drago. Diablo Nemesis is probably the closest to the authentic as you can get. I still wouldn't recommend buying it per se, but the quality is a little bit better on Diablo than some of the other ones. Now, one last thing I do want to do before we wrap up this video is I want to go ahead and get a weight comparison between these two, because I've heard rumors that mid-fake Diablo actually weighs more than the authentic one. So let's go ahead and find out if that's true. Alright guys, I am back, and I have my scale as you guys can see here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright, perfect. We don't need to tear it or anything. Let's go ahead and get the weight of the authentic one first and see how much it weighs. And that's going to clock in at 62.24 grams. Let's go ahead and do it one more time just to make sure it's accurate. Yep, 62.24. Somewhere between 62.24 and 62.25. Now let's weigh the mid-fake one. And wow, yeah, it does actually clock in at 63.62. And the authentic one is 62. So this, the mid-fake actually is a gram heavier than the authentic one. I want to weigh just the metal wheels, actually. I should have done that before we went ahead and put them all together. But no matter. You just quickly take these apart. Okay, so authentic one first is going to weigh 51.22. And the mid-fake one weighs 52.21 or 0.24. So it's a very, very minimal difference between the mid-fake and authentic metal wheels. So that means that something within the actual parts of the bay, whether it be the XD from having these screws instead of the other screws, or something about the parts makes it a gram heavier than Diablo Nemesis, or the authentic Diablo Nemesis, I meant to say. Which is very interesting. I don't really think it would make that big of a difference in performance or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment below. And if you didn't enjoy, please comment what you would like to see me do better. And check out some of my other videos, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.